Greetings, I am Crazy Snidget. I'm one of the new admins. As you can see, this is an introduction video thing where I introduce myself, which I have just done. Yep. I am not very, well, you wouldn't say photogenic because this isn't a photo of the video, so I'm not very videogenic in the sense that I am really awkward on camera. Yep. Anyway, I asked the fans to ask me questions about myself, and so let's see what questions we've got. Molly or Bellatrix, and why? Well, I'd have to say Molly. Not because she kills Bellatrix, although that is... Oh, come on. You've always wanted to hear your mum swear at someone and call them a bitch because they're threatening you. You've always wanted to have your mother do that. It's really cool. Anyway, on with the awkwardness. So back to the question, Molly or Bellatrix, and why? Well, because she is a mother and she loves her children. Simply, you know, that's the only thing that makes her beat Bellatrix, is because she embodies all that is family. You know, she sends every one of her children sweaters every Christmas. She welcomes Harry into her home. She defends them. She does so many things for her kids, and that's why I like her over Bellatrix. Yes. So next question. What's your favourite Harry Potter movie and why? Favourite Harry Potter movie? I got to say it is Prisoner of Azkaban. I have a sort of love-hate relationship going for the Prisoner of Azkaban, because the reason I love Prisoner of Azkaban is because it's not about Harry chasing Voldemort or Voldemort chasing Harry around. It's not about like some greater evil or something. This time it's about Harry's past. It's about the people that were in his life before, and it's about him. He gains a godfather, and he gains family that love him, and that it's not the same story that are in the other 7 movies where Harry has to chase Voldemort or Voldemort has to chase Harry and Harry wins the end. It was different. It didn't include Voldemort as some evil guy because Voldemort was off somewhere recovering. It was talking about Harry's past, and it helped Harry learn more about himself, and I don't know, I think it was just mostly because it was about family again, and it wasn't about Voldemort or anything evil. It was something closer to home for Harry. It was Sirius Black, and yeah, I guess that's why it's my favourite. It's also why it's not, the reason why I hate it is because, well, just because the movie got it so wrong. I mean, you've got everything in the wrong place. You've just done it, there's so many things they've done wrong that I would have done better. But then again, you can apply that complaint to all the movies that they've done. They've done quite a lot wrong with the movies that everybody wants better. Or you've got certain things that you've got like the hardcore fans, like really big fans, picking over. Like me, I just pick over everything that I don't like. But yeah, the reason, I don't know, it's just, I understand why they may have set the movie out and like that in certain ways. I just don't like it. So, my top 5 favourite characters have got to be Luna, because she's different and because she's crazy and unique, and yeah, she's just unique, and the thing is, she knows it, and she'll just keep being unique, and that's a strength that is really hard. It's really hard to find in people. It's really hard to find in myself. And even though I like to think that I'm unique and I don't care, sometimes I do. But yeah, anyway, also why she's one of my top 5 characters is because she's very perceptive about people. She's very, she sees things that nobody else does. She's very, and she'll just come out and say it. She'll just be very frank about saying things in her lunar way, and she catches people off guard like that, I guess. That's why I like her. Another of my 5 favorite characters, I don't actually think about it much. I just sort of say I love all the characters. That's the problem with me. I don't really have a top 5. Another of my top 5, well, yeah, it has to be Ron because he's a git and because you just want to smack him, but he is so hilarious at the same time. Then you've got, well, Hermione, because she is everything I see in myself. She is a nerd. She reads anything she can get her hands on. And she's also close-minded. Like, you know, she clashes with Luna about everything. About Luna's beliefs and stuff, she clashes. And I admit that I do that a lot. I clash with people that I disagree with. Because I don't, you know, just because, yeah, well, I clash with them because I disagree with them, I guess. And, you know, but more than that, she's the nerdy backbone of the trio. If they didn't have her, then a lot of the stuff would have just been doomed without her. Like you know, the second book, she was the one that figured out it was a basilisk in the pipes. It may have been possible that they could have figured that out later, but without Hermione, they may not have figured out. The school might have been closed and everything. Voldemort might have come back as 16-year-old or 15, was it 16? 16-year-old Tom Riddle, and everything would have ended, and etc. That wouldn't have happened because J.K. Rowling wouldn't have let it, but you know. Another of my top 5 characters is Tonks. Gotta say Tonks, because she is clumsy. I like her partly because she is clumsy. She's like, you know, she's the one that knocks over the umbrella stand in Grimmel's place. Sets off Sirius Black's mum. She's the one that does that. She broke something in the kitchen when they went to rescue Harry from Dursley's house. She's clumsy, and yet despite this, she is one of the most amazing people I've ever met, and not met. You can't really meet her. She's fictional. I'm lying. You can meet her. She's real. Yeah, but the thing is, she's one of the most amazing people. And another thing is that she loved Lupin. She loves Lupin still, and the fact is, she was one of those characters who saw past Lupin's lycanthropy, or however you say it, werewolf thing. Very little problem. She saw past Lupin's very little problem, and she loved him anyway. And something like that, when you have someone like that in your life, that's a really special thing to have. And I guess that's why she's my favourite. And also because, yes, she's in Hufflepuff. Hufflepuff represent. Woo! Who else there is a Hufflepuff? Yep, me. Okay. Who else are my top 5 favourite characters? I need 2 more. Well, let's 2 more. Fred and George, done. There's nothing really to say about Fred and George. You know, the troublemakers in school. The ones who always fiddle around and mess around and still manage to pass their years. You don't get many people like that. And the other reason I like them is because they always have the time to laugh. They never treat things seriously because everybody else around them is treating it seriously. So they need to be the ones to offset that balance and treat it with humour. And that's amazing. You don't get people like that who always look at the light things in life. You need that sometimes. But yeah, and the last question, yeah, that's right, I only got 4 questions. That really makes me sad, but anyway, the last question, what's the 5th thing on your left? Where did you get it? Well, let's see. This is the first thing on my left. This isn't actually mine, I just needed it for some project or something. Yeah. That's the first thing on my left. Well, The second thing on my left is, this is Crackham. This is my university magazine. It gets published every week. Third thing on my list is empty bag. Woo, from a shop when Mum bought me some clothes once. Fourth thing on my left is this I got from Smiggle when I still liked Smiggle. Now I realise Smiggle is kind of expensive and really, what's the word? Kiddie, really childish, like it's for young children because they're all in bright bubblegum colours, and yeah, I've kind of grown out of that. But yeah, this is my pen cup. It's really cool. I like it. And the fifth thing on my left is, well, it's this giant box and it's filled with stuff. Yeah, I'll show you it. Let's see if this works. This is the fifth thing on my left. It's that giant box with all the books in it. Yeah. Well, it's not just books. It's got bills and bank statements and crap. And it's just stuff that I've put in there that was on my desk. This is my desk. It's very messy. Yep. Where did I get that box on my desk? It's also from Smiggle. I bought it at the same time as I got the pen cup. And yeah, I don't really have anything else to say, so that was me. I am Crazy Snidget. I suppose I should actually tell you about myself. I can't remember if I've already have, but I will anyway. So my name is Crazy Snidget on the page. My actual name is Victoria. I live in Auckland, New Zealand. Woo, Kiwis! On a page that seems to be the majority of the page seems to be Australian, so Kiwis! Yeah. What else do I do? What else can I say? I am a major bookworm. I won't tell you the books I like because then we'll be here all night. What else can I tell you about myself? I like Doctor Who. Everybody likes Doctor Who, come on. And Harry Potter, naturally, of course. And Pokemon, and Inheritance, Aragorn and Saphira and all that stuff. And again, like with the books, if I listed all my fandoms, I'd probably forget some and we go all night. So let's just not talk about all my fandoms. What else? I study at university. It sucks. Well, no, it doesn't. It just sucks because I'm lazy and I don't do work. I should probably do work. Oh, and, let's just show you a picture of my shirt because my shirt is awesome and I got it off online a long time ago. Well, actually, no, 2 weeks ago. But yeah, let's show you a picture of my shirt because my shirt is awesome. Oh, and the shirt says caffeinate on it, because it's making a coffee. Yeah, garlic puns. They're great. But yeah, that was me, and hello from New Zealand, from Auckland, and I bid you all good day.